Hello friends, this is Sheree from Turquoise Dreaming. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to share my next project with you that I've started on today. And it is three travelers, I guess they're travelers, I would call them travelers notebooks. They are made from vintage music book or music sheet covers, and I was inspired by a couple of people on YouTube. I was inspired by April from Pink Odd Bird and Mia. I had seen both of their YouTube videos where they did music traveler's notebooks journals, and so I had these, and in fact, let me show you what I had. These are some of the covers I'm working with now. There are three that I'm just doing right now, but let me show you. Let me grab my music. So this music was given to me. I've got quite a stack here. This is given to me by my mom. I played the piano when I was a kid, so some of my one or two of my music book, piano books might be in here, but most of this is music that my mom had from when she was, like, before she got married and things like that. She played the piano, she played the Hawaiian guitar, and she sang. So she had music for all three of those things. And so they're from, the copyrights on these are from 1953, around that area, early 1950s, I guess I would say. So, I'll just kind of show you. I don't know if you need to see all of them, but let me just show you a few because they're pretty amazing. They're, just these little, most of them are just these little one or two or three, between, like, I would say 2 and 4 sheets. So, like, here's the first one. The original price was 40 cents, I see. And then this one, they're just all really cool. I'm trying to see if you can see in the camera. Let me see, maybe I can lift it up a little so that you'll be able to see the whole thing. They're a little bit on the tall side. So there's this one that is quite a few sheets here, and I'll just flip through. There's some piano, like this is one of the piano. I'm not sure where the rest of this one is, but this is the cover to a piano book. Oh, I'll just flip through and let you see some of them real quick so this video doesn't get too long. This is some of the Hawaiian guitar music. Let's see what that looks like if you've never seen the Hawaiian guitar music. I think she still has the Hawaiian guitar too. It's pretty. Those are pretty cool if you've never heard of one or seen one. They're actually very cool to see how they're played and everything. We used to play around with it when we were kids. So it's actually a very cool instrument. That's the inside of that one. So really, like you can see, these are just like that. They just open like that, and that's all there is to it. And some of them have, well, I think they all really have like cool covers, and then some of them have colorful backs too, or even something dense to the guitar. So some of them have really cool backs that could be used as covers also, in journals. So I've had these for a couple of years at least, and I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with them. And then when I saw Mia's and April's, YouTube videos, I finally said, well, that's what I need to do. I just need to make some journals. So as you can see, lots of cool colors, so lots of pillow. I have plenty to make journals from if I want to. It's going to keep me busy for a very long time because there's so many here. Just really cool old stuff. This was, I'm trying to think if this was hers or my piano book. I had one like this. I don't know if this is the new one that I had or the older one. This is 1963, so I guess that would be hers unless I used an old one from her, because that's a little bit, I might have, because this looks like, this is called the speller, but it's like, I guess it looks like you're learning the notes in this one. You write the notes under the keys there. Here's another one. Now this is an oldie. This had to be my mom's. Mine was red. I had one like this that was this horizontal kind of pages, and mine was red. If you took piano lessons, you know which one I'm talking about. But this is a pretty one. Oh, look at that. What is that? Wow, that's cool. Fred Waring Choral Arrangement. So that's just one sheet out of, it says page 2. But anyway, that's really neat looking. Very cool. That's a pretty cover, like kind of shabby chic looking there. Awesome. Bing Crosby. Judy Garland. Just really neat colors, and try to go a little bit quicker so you can see them, but not, you know, kind of just a flip through of these if I can get them in here. So my main goal was to show you what I'm working on, but I did want to show you these also. This is actually a book, so Italian songs for school, what does it say? School and studio. Okay, this is Merrill Glenn. Yeah, I like this blue though. I really like the bright colored ones, but I like all of them really. I like the ones that are just kind of vintagey looking. Now this back cover is blue too, so that's neat. And this is a real strong cardstock. Well, that also helps a lot in making journal, when you're making a journal out of one, if the front cover is strong cardstock. But I'll show you what I did with the ones I'm working on in just a second. So, kind of just all kinds of colors and characters on these. This is one, this one I got at a thrift store. So this one wasn't from my mom. I got a couple of these ones, and I love the vintage look of it. So I picked that one and this one up at the thrift store. And that cover's missing. And these are all Hawaiian guitar music, and they all kind of look the same, but they're really cool. So, I've got 3 traveler's notebooks I'm working on with the covers, and you can see they're different colors. And let me just move these over. And what I did was I backed the cover with a music sheet because, you know, like I said, these are pretty old, from the early 1950s. And I was afraid that what I was doing was, let me just take the pages out. I was afraid when I folded it that they would crack, and they did not crack, but I'm afraid that with use they might crack, you know, with opening and closing. So I backed the covers with music paper. I sewed it on. I glued it on and sewed it on. I folded over part of it for a cover for a pocket in the back, and I put let's see, I put tape on the outside right here. I put like masking tape or paper tape under this trim here and here on where the cover is folding, and then I put this lace over it. And that's all. That I didn't necessarily need to cover up the tape, but I just did it all for strength purposes, so that, you know, if it did crack, it has reinforcement there. So anyway, this is a pocket. The pages go in here like this. They're going to be sewn in. And so what it is, you know, the vintage cover. And then I've got a variety of pages in here from, like, well, this first page is scrapbook paper that's been, I think this was avocado dyed, then this is avocado dyed paper. And then just a variety of miscellaneous papers, and that's what that's like my favorite kind of journal to make, is just random papers, you know, just fun papers to write on, to enter your mementos, or, you know, whatever somebody would want to do. So, like, I've got, this is from an Ideal magazine, ledger paper. This is from a children's book, I believe, graph, recipe or cookbook, just a book page that's sewn into a pocket right here. Garden, kids writing paper, music lined paper, Edith Holden map, children's encyclopedia, coffee dyed lined paper, calendar, and card. This was a craft paper, and then there's the middle, and that's the back half. So just to give you an idea what I'm working on, here's the other cover with the blue, and I just love the colors also, but I love this one too, just the vintage looking one. I love them all, so I think they're really cool. And this is the orangish, and the same type of papers in all of them. So I'm getting ready to bind them, so I just wanted, before I actually finish them, I wanted to just let you see what I was working on, and then I'm going to bind them now and do the ephemera for them, and then I'll be back with the final flip through. So hope you enjoyed that. I've totally enjoyed making these, and I hope that I have time to make some more. We'll see how these go, and then, you know, I'm gonna definitely want to make some more of these if these do well in my shop, because this is my favorite kind of journal to make. So anyway, I'll see y'all later, and happy crafting.